So Memorial Day is coming up. It's our year to kind of host, even though we do it jointly with the American Legion. So I'm going to be sending out an email to the powers that be of both posts to get kind of the ball rolling for that. Tom has already secured the guest speaker, which is going to be the Mayor of Snohomish. As you mentioned, Brian's working on the Humvee like we have done in years past. I'm going to be out of town at my son's graduation from the Air Force Academy. So Otis, as our past commander, is going to be serving as the MC. Eric is the senior vice. He's going to be carrying in the post colors and laying our wreath. Maria Wolf is our post auxiliary president. She's going to be carrying in the post colors and the post or the auxiliaries wreath. And then I'll get together with Daryl Miller and we'll figure out who's going to be carrying the American flag, POW flag, and then obviously the ones from their post, which is the Legion post, the Riders, auxiliary, and Sons.
Is our mayor of that?
No, but it's just she's the mayor. I mean,
So you better call
it. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be 1100 on Monday the 27th. I'm talking about that next, Otis. Thanks. So, the GAR last year we had great success. It just happened that the Panther Pal teacher coordinator at Snohomish High School. Do you know what Panther Pals is? Anybody not know what the program Panther Pals is? Okay, so Panther Pals is a mentor-mentee organization run by Snohomish High School. They have Grizzly Cubs up at Glacier Peak as well, but it's high school 9th graders through 12th graders who kind of get paired up with an elementary school student. And so that's their Panther Pal. And they go do events throughout the year just to kind of hang out with the older kid and you know, putt, you know, laser tag, whatever. They do fun things all throughout the year. Well, that Panther Pal club advisor, she made it a Panther Pal event and brought all these kids, high school and elementary kids, to the cemetery on the Friday before of Memorial Day weekend. And those guys laid all the flags on all the grave sites like in an hour. Something that's taken us as veterans and volunteers like 3 hours to do, 4 hours to do previously. These guys got it, knocked it out. It was like an army. They hit it, they attacked it, got it done. So we're going to do the same thing, but it's going to be from 3 to 5 on Friday. Last year, Daryl bought pizzas for all the volunteers, so kind of reviewed that with him, but I'm sure he'll do the same thing this year. So it's these mini flags at all the grave sites, and then they put full-size big flags on big wooden poles. They drill those into the ground and put them along the roads of the cemetery. Looks pretty cool. So those are the events for that day, in addition to poppies, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. Anybody got any questions?
Has anybody got in touch with like the Herald or had any of the news people come out in regards to that?
Yeah, we've had different we had a television station come out a couple years ago. But we
Gotcha.
do you want to, as an adjutant, do you want to put out a press release?
I can potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
just don't know. I need to know. Well,
I'll
figure that out.
I'll give you all the dates and all that stuff separate.
Yeah.
Zach. Get together with George after. Okay.
I love connections.
All right. Good. So nomination elections, installation of officers. So like we mentioned in previous months, our elections coming up in May. We're gonna have 2 months of nominations. So we're gonna start with this month. The elected positions are commander, senior vice, junior vice, quartermaster, and then the 3 trustee positions. We're really only voting on 1 trustee this year, right? Or do we have to vote on all 3? Just the 1. Okay. All right. So go ahead and look at the next slide.
On the last one.
Correct. So, commander for my position. Is there anybody that would like to nominate a new commander?
Nominate Chris. Okay. Need to be nominated.
Yeah, I accept. Thank you. Anybody else want to nominate someone for commander? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? All right, we'll hold that again next month. Okay, senior vice commander. We have any nominations? Okay. I nominate, oh, go ahead, Barb. Okay. Right. Okay. Eric, you can accept or decline. Okay. I nominate Matt Hammerly for senior vice. Matt, do you accept or decline? Thank you. Are there any other nominations for senior vice? Any other nominations for senior vice? Any other nominations for senior vice? Okay, we'll be holding more nominations next month. Junior vice. I nominate Carson Moose as junior vice. Accepted. Okay. The other nominations for junior vice? Any other nominations for junior vice? Any other nominations for junior vice? Okay, we'll be holding more nominations next month. Quartermaster.
Commander. I nominate Joe Wardlaw for quartermaster.
Okay. Okay. After that, I nominate Gordon Swigert for quartermaster.
I accept.
Okay. And the other nominations, we did have an electronic one, correct?
Yes.
So Stanley Umbruck, who's deployed to Korea for his orders, per the bylaws, he had to submit it in writing. He had emailed to me saying that he would run for quartermaster again. So I nominate and accept on his behalf that Stanley wants to run for quartermaster. Are there any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Okay, we will hold more nominations next month for those posts. We have one left, and it's for the 1-year trustee position. So does anybody know or not know, sorry, what the trustees do, what their responsibilities are? So Brian, okay. Otis, you want to tell what you?
The basic job of the trustee. We make sure that whoever's the quartermaster, keeping the books straight, we review. And at this post, we review every month. We don't audit every quarter. We review, go over checks and balances. Elmer's, he gets me this every year. He goes, or every month goes over. And there've been times it'll be $1, $2, $5. And it's our job to let them know.
So as a post, it's not required to do the monthly reports, but we have, I did it when I was the quartermaster for Otis. Stanley's been doing it for me. It just makes the quarterly audit. Otis kind of misspoke. He said we don't do the quarterly audits all the time. We do the quarterly audits are required. Yeah. And we submit those every quarter to the department. So by doing the monthly reports in a formal format, it just sets up the quarterly audit so that it's good that all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed. Makes it so much simpler because you already did the 3 months each individually, and they should, if you do it right, they should add up. So.
Usually the one that step in and cover the spot, right? So.
Anybody want to self-nominate or nominate someone else for first-year trustee? That's all it is reviewing the financials here at the meeting. Takes less than 5 minutes. Okay. I accept your nomination. 1-year trustee. Well, actually, he'd be 3-year trustee. Yeah. So you're replacing Tom, who's.
You state your name for the record.
You gotta state your name for the record so you can get on the recording.
James Hamlin. Okay, cool.
Hampton, like Hampton Roads.
Got
And
it.
I accept it. Any other nominations for the old 1-year trustee that's becoming the new 3-year trustee? Any nominations? Any more nominations? Any more nominations? All right, that's the elected positions that we have open for this year. The chaplain is appointed by the commander. The adjutant is appointed by the commander. So that's something they work on leading up to,
Nominate yourself.
yeah. So if you want to nominate for one of these positions, go ahead and let me know. So Brian, you want to nominate for what position? Okay, so I got Zach, what would you like to nominate yourself for? Chaplain? Okay, so I got nomination for chaplain, nomination for adjutant. Service officer, Barb, can you take that one? Okay, so Barb is nominated for service officer. Jamie, you're still good being JAG? Okay. And Tom, surgeon?
Sir.
Okay. So depending on who the commander is, you may be shuffled because they get to appoint whoever they want. So, but as right now, I'm the only one running. So, okay, next. Good of the order. Does anybody have anything for the good of the order? Barb?
Art gallery out there as well for exposure. But I'd love to see the VFW in our parking lot. And again, if you can pass the word out to veteran-owned businesses and other military organizations, feel free to give my phone number. I would love to have the parking lot filled.
Got it. So it's May 19th, which is a Sunday. Barb, what are the hours for that? So basically 7:30 to 3:30, we could do 2 shifts. Okay. Eric, do you want to talk after? Then we could, so. Do we want to support having a membership information booth at the motorcycle show on May 19th from 7:30 to 3:30? Yes, Joe.
Speak on a little bit.
Right. That's, yeah.
The exposure, unfortunately, on the booth for my motorcycle chapters. I support it, but I don't know if I can stand.
Eric?
I can, tent's ready and the fence ready.
Okay.
Roll into Coffee Drive weekend, I can take 7 and 3:30 without.
Right, but if anyone else wants to volunteer, you don't have to throw it in. So May 19th, Sunday. Are we, so we're in favor of supporting it? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Okay, we will get an additional sign up genius. Probably have 2 people doing 2 shifts. So that way you got a partner if you gotta go to the bathroom or you want to take a break. We could do more, but we don't have to. But if we'll initially ask for 2 people minimum doing 2 shifts. Yeah, thanks. Yes.
Easter parade.
Have,
Are we doing it?
Otis, we haven't done that in the past, have we?
Commander,
Okay.
the
Yep.
adopt unit has over the past couple of years supported the 176 Engineer Company and the Easter Parade. Because they are dispersed, there are limited resources, and they've only allowed us to try and get a vehicle for the High Days Parade this year. In that vein, there's nothing holding the post back from doing it. However, I won't be in town. I can't lead that front.
Yeah, and I won't be in town either, but do we want to do it? What, do we have to sign up like in other parades or anything?
Yeah, you have to go on the website.